Who better can I invite to help me close this show than the guy who walks around NFT.NYC every single day that they're live, interviewing people, right? And here he is right now. Ian, great to see you. I need a little bit of help to close up the show, so I appreciate you joining. So how have you found the show so far?
Oh, it's been so good. I mean, I love what the approach that you and the Davids at Blockchain Recruiters are taking. You know, you're providing value to the 17 of us or the 15 of us that are joining you. You're letting us leverage your platform and talk about what we're excited about. And also it's a great chance for us to get to know you, what you can do as recruiters, and also for us to kind of tell our story about the talent we're looking for or our experience. So I'm all about it. I like this approach. Yay. Yay for you and the team.
Yay for you, man. Can you give everyone the background in terms of how you got involved in the NFT space and also how you got involved with co-producing NFT.NYC?
Yeah, in 2017, I started running my own events at Twitter's headquarters. The first one was Future of Tech, kind of led to the Future Blockchain, and then blockchain, all these things in the crypto market. I really was attracted to smart contracts, and I felt like what CryptoKitties was doing was maybe the most exciting version of smart contract development that built communities. And there was kind of this essence of, wow, could this lead to DAOs and DACs? From there, Jody Rich and Cameron Bale from NFT.cred came to Alex and Devin at OpenSea, said, hey, let's launch a annual conference, which is NFT.NYC. And I was able to join them in the beginning, and I just didn't really know much. So I started asking questions. I did like a couple hundred interviews every year for our event, asking the speakers to jump on YouTube with me, kind of like this. And I was just inquisitive. I just kept asking like, okay, how do you build community? Tell me about the platform. How do you build tech? What's the future going to look like? What future are you trying to create? And that was the beginning of things. And then at our company, Attention Live, we built out NFT integration so that our podcasters or musicians that use our audio platform can mint on multiple chains right from our software. So that was kind of a bit of the background on my involvement.
And talk about that a little bit more, because I'm super interested to understand, because as a company, we speak with people who have podcasts and events all the time, right? How can anyone take advantage of Attend Live, and how does it work?
Yeah, go to attn.live. You'll get a better idea in a much shorter period of time than I could explain to you. But pretty simply, I think that everything's going to be foundational around blockchain to run companies. And then we think voice as an interface. The Amazon Alexa devices, the Google Assistant devices, Siri are going to be the primary interface by which humans interact. So we built a voice interface that creates NFTs on the blockchains. And then we just put in a media company. Our media company is just an audio podcast tool. You talk through our device, whether you're thumbs on glass or speaking to one of these Amazon, Google devices. You do a podcast. It goes on all your channels, your YouTube, your Facebook, your Twitter. We, of course, post it post-production to Spotify, places like that. So it's just a really great distribution tool that pumps out NFTs automatically so we can help our podcasters make money from their content, protect their IP. And then we have the advantage of not having to be 10 fingers on a keyboard, just talking to a voice interface, because we think that gives the developing world the greatest opportunity at creating abundance is to use their voice to create content, protect that content through NFTs, monetize that content through these amazing marketplaces.
That's fantastic, man. Can you kindly tell us how you feel that NFTs as an industry is changing the job market?
Well, in every way. So, I don't want to reiterate what everyone else has said. It's been really cool to hear their answers. And so I encourage anybody that's watching us live now, hasn't seen the whole thing, like start from the beginning. If you watch the archive, there's several of these conversations that are worth watching more than once. How is it changing the job market for us might be a more relevant thing to talk about. I think there's a lot of people that did not bring a ton of value to our company when it came to NLP, natural language processing, and conversational AI. Maybe they didn't bring a lot of value to our company in marketing or sales or operations or media company or software development. But NFT is so new that if somebody has drive and hustle and a great work ethic and a great attitude and they work well with people, they can probably figure things out on how to manage a Discord community. They can probably figure things out on how to mint this collection of NFTs or work with this graphic designer. So I think NFTs change the job market in one big way, in that it opens up this wide opportunity for people that are looking to create new skills that have all the right characteristics of a fantastic founding member of a team, or a great co-founder, or just a great intern, to come into this environment and provide great value, because there's not a bunch of weathered and seasoned people in this industry, right? We're all kind of like adolescents at best, still trying to get our feet under us and how we do these things well.
That was beautiful, man. I really appreciate that. And it was very insightful too. Is there anything else that you would really like to add before we wrap this up, Ian?
I think my final thought for everybody might just be to the 15 or so people that spoke. Thank you for using your voice. Thanks for being courageous. Thanks for taking huge risks in this industry. Many of you I am inspired by. I think about the first speaker today, the CEO of Sandbox, what him and Sebastian, the rest of the team have done. I celebrate their success with the big fundraise that happened recently, and all that's happened in the metaverse because of what they're doing. My kids, 9 and 12 years old, are radically impacted by the opportunity with Sandbox instead of Minecraft and things of that nature. And so I would say, I'm inspired by you. Thank you for what you're doing. And let's keep building this together and encouraging one another and celebrating each other's wins. I think that's really important for all of us on this call, is that we celebrate with one another, because a rising tide can raise all ships together.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful sentiment, Ian. Really appreciate you joining today and helping me wrap up the show. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Zach.